Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Green Gables 1979. We're in the penultimate episode, The Bend in the Road. What bend? Well, we'll have to wait and see. 3, 2, 1, click. This is also another one of my favorites, for one particular reason. All the maturity that Anne has gained over the years is not going to come into full play for a fantastic character payoff from her. Which ties to the one final problem that comes in this episode. So, fortunately, it's going to be a problem that's going to be solved with a very smart decision on part of Anne.
Of course. She never did get to do anything with that horse in the anime.
Alas.
Not the horse and not the dress.
Such a shame.
Don't you see, Shira, that dress doesn't have puffy sleeves.
I mean, I guess it's
Who cares?
better.
It's red.
I guess it's better, Pedro. Sorry, I guess it's better, Jova, than her starting with a dress, but out of nowhere changing it between episodes, like Vegeta and Nappa do in DBZ.
That was part of a coloring error, but yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, part of me does wonder what it would have been like if they'd stayed with Proto Vegeta.
Hey, Jova.
What?
Hey, Jova. And like we've said before, yeah, like for shows like Dragon Ball and this one, they have the excuse about the whole thing. Now, what is Powerpuff Girl 2016's excuse exactly?
The animators were too busy being
the animation
creepy.
mistake. In terms of animation mistakes, because they're digital, so it's very easy for them.
The
to
animators
correct
were
it,
too busy being creepy, Pedro.
I guess.
You know, a few episodes ago when they gave Anne an evening dress, I thought it would be the red one.
Me too.
I'm sorry. I thought they said ice specialist for a second.
Ice specialist, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, get Mr. Freeze. Excuse me, we have a hard time freezing our stuff.
Hello, Miss Cuthbert. Ice to see you.
Get out. I wonder if the bend in the road is a symbolism for how it takes a while for a bend in the queue to come up.
No, it's secretly something that Michael Rosen left him because he bended it too much.
Is that guy asleep?
He's left.
Well, actually, I can understand that because it's the waiting room. You know, sometimes you just close your eyes just to rest your eyes.
And then some rude employee comes in and says, "Hey, this is a waiting room, not a sleeping room. Wake up!"
Ah, yes, the days when we needed to put the hand there to make sure it's hot in there.
My hand's not on fire. That means it's not hot enough.
But someday you will have to face your past as it comes to haunt you.
So what you're saying, Joey, is turns out Anne's parents show up alive, but then they turn out to be robot duplicates.
Sure, why not? Or since we're in olden times, clockworks.
For the record, she was a Spider-Man reference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come to think of it, maybe Anne is an ancestor of Peter Parker's. She's got the hair color for it.
Because it's in the air color, she might be more of an ancestor of Mary Jane.
Yeah, it wouldn't make more sense for her to be the ancestor of Mary Jane.
Oh, Peter sometimes is a red. Oh, wait, yeah, maybe Mary Jane instead.
There you go. A sewing machine.
Sewing machine.
This new Figamajig. What else will they invent now? Boxes with moving pictures. Oh.
Most of all, and even more ridiculous, ones where the people inside it talk?
Oh, boys.
Oh, shit.
Glaucoma.
Again, yeah, and again, much like Matthew's heart issues, it's been foreshadowed for a while. She's always been prone to headaches, and now we know why. Correct me if I'm wrong too. A lot of times, because of bad eyesight, and of course the fact that they have to strain their eyes to be able to see, of course, it will cause headaches.
Yeah. Merilla herself did mention it.
Yeah.
This dude has witnessed a lot these past few days.
You know, right?
Yeah.
I was about to mention it.
Unfortunately, Shiro, age doesn't wait for nobody.
Oh. Oh.
That's actually really good. It will. That's a great help that it would give them.
I can't ask her. She's like, no, go fuck yourself.
That is a really good idea, and like I said, these two families are friends, so yeah, it's someone we can trust. So
Ah, Rachel, you're ever full of good ideas, aren't you?
that's the thing, Jova. Let's think about this. We have what else can she do?
Lease it. I mean, granted, she doesn't know about that yet. I don't know. I feel like they should have had this scene before we knew that there was an alternative, because, knowing that the leasing thing is a solution kind of takes away the tension.
That's the thing, Jova. Believe it or not, it actually has to do because both sides actually are going to be important in a specific decision, and it has to make in this episode. So it actually does work out in the end, as you'll see.
Is it that? It feels o'clock?
Funny, interesting time you say that, Jova, because the clock's bonging.
Well, crud.
I mean, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, these last few episodes have certainly been quite the ringer
Doozy.
for our characters, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it does remind me of that story that I mentioned a couple episodes ago, Sounds Familiar, which also has these kind of pacing.
And are you sure the last episode or what's left of this one don't have Green Gables burning down or something? Because yeah, that's all
Dibs,
they need right
that'll
now.
probably be a bit. No,
That's
don't
probably
worry,
going to be
Dibs.
something in book 7, Dwibs.
That's what's the idea behind the both of these happenings to Merilla and Matthew is to be the transition to the next phase of Anne's life, a life where now she has to take her responsibilities and take care of Merilla, and now that Matthew's gone, especially. So
Yeah, seriously. It's like karma to compensate or something.
Okay, you've had your happy years, now it's time to pay the piper.
hmm
Welcome to adulting, Anne.
yep.
Enjoy your stay. Don't forget, you're here forever.
Until you grow old and bitter. Then it's all uphill from there.
And no, you can't cancel your subscription. It doesn't work like that.
If only.
I hate the streaming service. The stream's coming from my eyes.
I love that shot, by the way. Like the use of light there was really good.
Mm-hmm. Get the gun. In the middle of the night, though, couldn't this have waited until morning?
Remember, Jova, 3 a.m. thoughts.
Of
Yeah.
course. Now Anne's the one driving.
Yep.
No, I can imagine.
So yeah, looks like Anne has come to a decision. I
A
wonder what it
bend in the
is.
road, would you say?
Yeah, exactly. Very good, Jova.
That's the title of the episode.
Hey.
Ah, yes. Look at that shore. The road that both her and Merilla went through 5 years ago.
Again, I keep thinking it's an in-universe thinking it aloud. Even though, and then everyone's.
It's
I can
because
imagine.
it's because it's Belinda Richardson herself that sings the songs. Which is the same thing in the Japanese version. The Japanese version, it's also Anne's voice actress who sings the song. So this is a good thing that they're staying faithful to the logic of the original intent. Go on, Doz. Sorry.
I wonder if it's ever been a musical. Okay, other than say Enchanted, which was very magical and all that. Has there ever been a musical where it takes the whole people just singing randomly in the street and everyone's just staring at them or something?
The
Belle,
closest
Beauty
I
and the
can
Beast.
imagine.
Beauty and the Beast.
The closest
I
I
know
can
how it is
also
with Belle.
imagine is Fievel Goes to West, which starts with Fievel's sister trying again the song and everyone telling her to shut up.
Which is funny because that implies that the humans can understand the mice, which is, yeah, that's kind of interesting.
I always assumed it was other mouse in the alley or something.
Still,
No, that's the thing. They show
extremely
literally
hilarious.
humans throwing the produce, but that being said, I still like that movie.
At the beginning of Beauty and the Beast, it was when there's the Belle song going on, everybody's looking at Belle like she's some kind of weird animal.
No,
So,
wait, you can't
technically-
sell the farm.
Not just the farm, Green Gables in general, the estate, everything.
Well, everything on the land is
I
Green
can't
Gables.
believe End of Green Gables as it's the last major story arc being a real estate scheme.
Of course.
Again, like I said before, if only there was a bounty on someone's head right now.
Did you ever tell her about the leasing idea, Anne? This is gonna be what causes Anne to stay, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But the leasing, though.
Hold on to it. We'll get to it.
That said, though, Paige, like you said, Anne doesn't have that much experience with farming, so how would she run the place?
That's what servants are for. I forgot what's the proper term.
Yeah, she would have to hire servants. Yeah.
Indentured.
I think that's the term. In my countries use the term hired arm because it's literally an extra
Oh,
pair
hired
of arms
hand.
that you engage. Kind of like that, yes.
It also has to do, Jova, but you'll see. Hold on. Because Anne's about to explain.
You won't be alone.
It's not just a matter also of, affection to the place. It's literally for making the place sustainable,
Of course. Imagine if she ends up becoming the teacher of the very school she used to go to.
Okay, can you imagine Bedebly being a small place might have like one middle school, yeah.
They just said Jova Gilbert
Yeah,
is going to
Gilbert
be the
was
one
promised
teaching.
that, I know.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, if she can still become a teacher, I wonder, would going to Redmond have, like, bolstered her chances at becoming a teacher?
I'm guessing she could become like
A more professional one with a specialized,
in a university or something.
yeah, like also a specialized, degree of teaching.
Mm-hmm.
That's the title of the episode.
So clever.
So does Gilbert get the scholarship because he came in second, technically?
Technically, I don't think that's how it works.
Knowing how scholarships go, no.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. If a student gives up on the scholarship just
Yep, it just gets
the scholarship.
The scholarship just trails on down, and no one gets it.
Oh, okay. She refused the scholarship. Okay, who came in second place? Like, I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah. Congratulations, you're the person who finished behind our best person. You can have it.
Not gonna lie.
Gilbert deserves it, arguably.
Yeah. Like, not gonna lie, Shuri does have a point, though. It is kind of messed up how if somebody wins a scholarship but refuses it, that scholarship doesn't go to the runner-up. Because otherwise, oh well, better luck next year.
LOL.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's thanks to this that their children will probably exist, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something I shouldn't try to have faith in is the education system.
Shiroi, considering how teachers get treated in it, that's the understatement of the millennium.
Thanks, Charlemagne.
Congratulations, Merilla. You've raised a fine young woman.
Mm-hmm. Can we put some color back into this show?
I was about to say, it does look like it's more blue now.
Shiroi, the episode did end on a more, uplifting note with the bend in the road angle. So it's not. So we did find a solution to the problem. So
all right.
I'm also talking about the color palette of the movie.
True.
Show.
The final episode will do that if that helps you. Yes. All right, and that was the bend in the road. So, Shiroi.
Oh, very good. I mean, I guess I could say it's one of my favorites, I suppose. Yeah, it's just a lot of this has just been very, very character driven, and
I'm guessing, like me, you appreciate how far Anne has come since the beginning.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. You done?
Yes.
Theo.
Sure, it's fine. Again, if I had to raise anything, is that since we're very near the conclusion at this point, and all of these things are like all happening at once. Again, it does feel as if the original story, in this case of Lucy, probably wanted to talk a bit more and dilute a bit more about these things, but instead had to kind of rush until getting to the point where Anne becomes a teacher as a result. I do believe there could have been opportunities to expand a bit more on these, but for what it's worth, it's fine. So there is that.
And
Next.
there that it's like this in the book as well, if that's what you're wondering.
Again, you're also talking to someone who reads, people like Tolkien or, can follow it. I'm kind of used to books that are like at least 500 pages long. So
Sure.
I'm kind of biased.
I understand. Go on, Dubs.
Yeah, it's again, this is a pretty good episode. I mean, I don't really agree with Tio's issue with it. To be honest, I don't think there was a lack of focus, or at the very least, not sufficient enough. And that's the interesting thing, though. We settled, or at the very least, we've settled Matthew's death. We're settling what's going to happen to Green Gables. So, what's the last episode going to be about? I wonder.
Patching things up with Gilbert. And now, the final episode is basically a big finale, and basically, okay, here's to what the future may hold, type of deal. Basically, a little, kind of a little. Here's what the hope. Maybe not read the other 7 books.
Yeah, because as far as I know, the only thing there was a prequel to
Yeah,
this,
John also mentioned.
Yes.
that World Masterpiece Theatre made in like the late 2000s.
Yeah, based on the prequel novel. Yes.
But I don't think anything. I mean, I would like to maybe see it, maybe like an anime adaptation of some of the other books because they weren't able to do the rest of these ones.
Definitely same.
But I mean, overall, again, solid episode, and I'm looking forward to see what the final one holds.
Joe, close those out, please.
Yeah, again, it is a bend in the road, a change of things to come. It's very nice, it's really good, but now the time has come to finally put an end to this, so I do decree that we go to the next part. We'll see you then in the...
See you, everybody.
See ya for episode 50.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.